Alright, so I've started another little app here that goes along with the PiLab PLC that I've been working on, and this thing is designed to be an actual physical HMI, kind of the inverse of the HMI that works on the web-based PLC. But anyways, you connect to this device. It's an ESP32-S3 device with a 7-inch touchscreen here. So this designer here is allows you to lay out in the web what you'll actually see on the device here. So if you see I'm moving this control around, if I load this down to the RAM, I'm going to load everything on there. Load selected, it's going to drop it down, and you see that that thing actually moved. The button there, not the thing, the button. So the way this works is the web design gets converted to LVGL widgets, which are predefined widgets on the firmware here. And you can set up pages here. I think I've limited it to 8 pages, but yeah, you give the page a name. So I've got 3 pages here with different controls on it. You pick the startup screen, page screen, whatever you want to call it. There's also an option here for to enable you to run code at a rate. I've just set it up for 100 milliseconds through 1 second. So it'll call this on panel tick function. And this kind of works if you just click the edit button, it'll jump in and it'll define this function for you. And you can type in some AngelScript code here in this editor. If we go back up here, this start stop button here, we can take a look at that one and we can see the actual function here, start stop. So it reads the tag motor running. So if I click this button, you can see the motor's running, pumps on. It wrote those tags here. If running, resets it so it can stop it, start it, stop it. Tags, you just define a tag, you give it a name, whatever, test, a type, boolean, integer, floater, string, add a tag. That's it. You have a new tag. Actually, let's just search for it. Test. Oops. Yeah, there it is right there. Test. I also set this up to work with MQTT because I know a lot of people like to hook these types of devices up to their home assistant type stuff. So it's able to actually do that. Here's some information about your the status of your device, how much internal RAM's free, PS RAM. So the way I set this up is it uses a lot of PS RAM to handle the scripting and the screens. So you could not do it basically with the internal RAM. It wouldn't be possible, but it is possible with PS RAM. This is your Wi-Fi settings, so you can connect to a local router. When you first turn it on, the first time you boot the device, you're going to have to connect to its access point PiLab, and the password is PiLab, or it's actually called PiLab Panel, and the password is PiLab Panel. And then once you select your network, type in your password, save name, and connect, you can put a DNS name, like a local DNS name here. So it'll show up as whatever name you type there, .local. You can hit it from your own network, which makes it kind of nice that you don't have to hit the access point after that. Yeah, so you can jump around the screens here. What are we gonna do? DAG. If we go back to main, start, stop, process, we can see that things are lining up here. There's set points, so you can run set points if you want to use this with the PiLab PLC. Once I'm setting up something called a PiLink. It's a fast UDP transfer that you'll be able to do with that. But yeah, it's cool, interesting little device. Yeah, I've been having fun with it. You can import projects up here, export projects, load to RAM, save to flash. So I'm normally loading into RAM here. So if I edit these screens again, load to RAM, and occasionally I'll get a glitch. I haven't perfected it yet, but for the most part, it's been working. So when you save to RAM, I kind of blank out the screen and try and put everything into a mode where it's not trying to refresh the screen. But I don't know, hasn't been 100% working for me. But yeah, so it's kind of interesting. It's a little bit like Visual Basic 6 is kind of what I want to go for. You got buttons and you get events. It's pretty much event based, other than if you click the page and you do this on panel tick for whatever speed you want. So if you have some MQTT data coming in or something like that, you can run it in that on panel tick function here and do something if one of the tags changes, if you got some incoming data or something like that. Yeah, so yeah, that's it. That's the PiLab panel. I'm not anywhere done. Like I said, I gotta add the PiLink interface, and I'm thinking of adding Modbus TCP in here as well. And on the back of these panels, actually, there's some ports on here on this Waveshare device. So I was gonna add some I/O expanders on I2C, just maybe 16 inputs, 16 outputs, or something like that. You can add whatever kind of devices you want. And I don't know, I was thinking about setting it up so that you can access it directly through the script here. So that's it.